It's 10 past 1 o'clock in the morning already over here on Friday, the 19th of June 2009. And Jose Manuel Barroso just finished a press conference over here at the European Council in Brussels, where he announced that he actually has been endorsed by all the members of governments of the European Union.
To convince the other political groups in the European Parliament that you will not be a president of the centre-right, although you are the candidate of the centre-right, and you will work with a council dominated by the centre-right. And second question is, this is one of your last, not the last, but perhaps the last but one European Council under your current term. If I ask you to look back at the past 5 years, what did you learn on the job? And what would you do differently in the next mandate?
The last question, I'm sorry, but I don't want to lose the support I've got now explaining that. Because it will take a lot of time. I've learned so many things, and I would correct so many things. That will take too long to explain to you. Regarding the first question, so we'll have a conference. I will invite Dana and some colleagues to discuss this more in depth if you wish. But regarding the first question, it is an important point that I also mentioned today to my colleagues of the European Council. Look, Europe has to be a cross-party project. It has to be political, but not too partisan. And what happened to that was interesting. Because we have one president from the extreme left group, from the communist and affiliates group, some prime ministers from the socialist and social democratic family, some prime ministers from the liberal group, some prime ministers from the EPP group. You know, my party is in the EPP group. But I have never, as president of the Commission, had a partisan vision. In my Commission, we have members of the different political groups, and I make no distinction among the commissioners. What is important for me is the proposals they put on the table. I make no distinctions among the commissioners if they are from the big or the small member states, or if they are from the old or new member states. And this is the spirit of Europe. We have to be political, but when we try to defend the European interest, and it's what the Commission is supposed to do, we have to think beyond the political parties. Now, of course, the European Parliament, there are parties, and we very much respect it. I'm a man of a party as well. But when we go to the European Parliament, I will try to present a program that, of course, will have a broad possible support. Now, it's up to them. But today there was an interesting debate about that during the working dinner. And that was precisely a point that was underlined by some of them. Yes, we are from different political families, but we agree with you. We agree with the project we are presenting. Europe can be a factor of unity. And this is the only way we can do it. In the history of the European integration, not one family can say, we have done it. No, there were great Christian Democrats, great socialists and social democrats, great liberals, and great independent persons that have no party as well. That's not only for the parties. And this is my vision of Europe. I deeply believe that. And to be thinking about Europe only in terms of ideology can be a danger, because in that case we can divide the European camp, give more arguments for those that are against the European project as a project of peace, freedom and solidarity. That's what I want to say. So I will present my program to the European Parliament with all respect, as I've done 5 years ago, with less support than the one I have now. At that time, I've presented my program, and at the end there was a broad support. Of course, now we are going to interact with the European Parliament with great respect for the European Parliament that was directly elected by the European citizens. That's why today the leaders approved my name according to Nice, but in fact already with the spirit of Lisbon, accepting this kind of consultations that the current presidency, the Czech presidency, and the new presidency, because the vote in the European Parliament cannot take place before July, we are going to engage with the European Parliament. And of course I will be happy to have the broadest political support, but that's up to the European Parliament to decide.